If you run a course or digital product business, you probably already know that evergreen funnels are one of the best way to reliably bring in sales on repeat, but they're not all created equal and they're definitely not set it and forget it. No matter how much every marketer on the internet wants you to believe that so they can sell you their own course. Now, not only do you need a different type of funnel for different types of offers, different priced offers, and different business models, but there's so much copy and pages and links and automations required to get it working so that it reliably brings in sales consistently, which means there is a lot that can go wrong with the funnel. If your evergreen funnel is way underperforming what you thought it would be, here are 5 signs that it needs a makeover. Sign number 1 is that your sales have hit a ceiling or have started to go down every month. When you hit a revenue ceiling in your funnel or start to notice a drop off in sales, it usually means one of 4 things. Number 1, you don't have as much traffic going through your funnel as you once did. Number 2, you don't have the right traffic going through your funnel. Number 3, your offer is no longer the right fit for your audience. And number 4, your messaging is no longer speaking to their wants, their desires, their point of view, or their circumstances. The first 2 points are a pretty easy fix if you can identify issues in your top of funnel, which is your contents or ads or whatever you're doing to attract leads into your funnel. But the bottom 2 can feel really scary because you have this thing that was once working and suddenly it's no longer doing what it's supposed to do. And probably you're relying on the income that comes from that to pay your team, to pay yourself, and to pay your expenses for your business. If it's either your offer or your messaging that needs a makeover, it is your job to figure out which it is and how to do that. I have a video on fixing a failing launch that is so relevant to evergreen funnels as well, and you can check that out in the description below. I walk you through exactly how to identify the problems in your funnel, but also how to fix them. So I'm not going to talk about that here. Sign number 2 that your funnel needs a makeover is that you're getting a ton of questions about your program. Look at the questions you're getting for your program and the quantity of questions. If you're suddenly getting more questions, it could be a sign that your market has become more sophisticated and your sales messaging needs to be clearer and build more trust. And when I say sophisticated, I generally mean a little burned out and a little more jaded. They also are probably bored of seeing the same generic stuff that becomes popular from website to website as trends emerge. The longer you have a funnel live, the more people are likely to take bits or to see messaging that they think, oh, this is great, this works for my offer too. And so people become bored of seeing the same things, and we have to do more to attract our ideal clients' attention. One thing I will say, keep an eye out for questions like this. I'm trying to compare this to another offer. How is this different? I'm a insert audience identifier. Would this work for me? I have already tried X. Is this a good fit? Or I already did a course on a similar topic. Is this going to cover anything different? These questions show that there is some hesitation or a lack of clarity, both of which can be improved. So all is not lost. Any questions like this can be a clue to what messaging needs to be included in your sales funnel and probably added in. Some of these will be worth adding just a quick FAQ onto your sales page and your emails, but others will need addressing in the meat and potatoes of your sales copy to really hammer the point home. Look out for things that come up repeatedly so that you can see which ones are the most important to your audience. By looking at the quantity of the same questions that are coming in, you can identify which things are the least clear and which questions are the ones that come up time and time again that you need to be addressing. Sign number 3 that your funnel needs a makeover is that lots of people are clicking your sales page but not actually buying your product. Tracking your click-through rates is really important because you can easily identify which part of your funnel isn't working. If you can see that lots of people are landing on your sales page, but you aren't getting many sales, or if you can see that the number of sales has reduced dramatically, your sales page probably needs some updates. If your funnel has been live for 6 or more months, you should have a good idea of your overall funnel conversion rate and your sales page conversion rate, aka the percentage of people who buy based on the number of people who land on your page or enter your funnel. If you don't have this data, if your funnel either hasn't been running for long or you just haven't had that many people come through it, you'll need to use industry benchmarks to know whether it's underperforming or not. If you don't have many months of data to track, a good benchmark to aim for is a 2 to 3% conversion rate from the people who land on your page versus the people who buy your product. If it's less than that, there is definitely room for improvement. If you have more months of data and know your funnel has always converted at like 6% and suddenly it's 3%, the number of people landing on the page is the same and the audience is the same, again, you'll need to make some updates. This reduction in conversion rate can be down to the copy, the design, and any other elements on the page. If you have a sales page that isn't converting, I have a video dedicated to fixing a sales page that isn't converting, which I'm going to link again in the description below. This will walk you through how to identify the problem and how to fix it. Sign number 4 that you need a funnel makeover is that people are opening your emails, but again, not clicking to your sales page. Similar to the last point about your sales page, if people are opening your emails but aren't clicking, you can pinpoint the problem to your email copy. Your emails need to drive demand and intrigue for your offer so that it encourages people to take that next step and click to the sales page or the booking link. If it's not encouraging clicks, you're not generating enough interest. This could be because your email isn't clear enough, concise enough, or interesting enough. And unfortunately, in saturated marketplaces, there has never been more demand for your emails to be clear, concise, and interesting. The easiest way of fixing this problem is to think about this. Each email should focus on one specific angle and only direct people to click through to your sales page. If there are too many actions people can take from one email, it can actually overwhelm and distract people from the action that you really want them to take, which in the case of an evergreen course funnel is typically to click through to the sales page. Avoid having multiple different calls to action in the same email, and hopefully this will reduce some of that friction. But again, the problem could be down to your copy and messaging. The fifth sign that your funnel needs a makeover is that people have stopped downloading your lead magnet. If your conversion rates for your sales are still good, but you just need to get more people in your funnel, the problem could be your lead magnet or the freebie that you use to get people to sign up to your email list. Either the lead magnet itself could need a refresh, or simply the messaging that you're using to promote it. Freshening up a lead magnet or creating a new one is a really great way to reignite your funnel with hot, perfect fit leads, but it's also worth being honest about how often and how well you are promoting your existing one. You might just need to step up the promo a little. Now is the time to ask yourself if you've really posted about it enough on your social media channels, or if you've actually got it in front of new eyeballs in a while. If you don't feel excited to promote your lead magnet, your audience are not going to feel excited to download it, so ensure that that excitement follows through into anything you're using to promote it. Think of your lead magnet as an offer that you want to sell and try to sell people on it. Imagine you're going to get paid for it and get people as excited as you are. You should know that it's valuable and it's going to help someone get a win. So show them that and talk about the outcomes as if you were selling a paid product. The best lead magnets are related to the offer that you want to sell in your funnel. They offer your audience a quick win, and they're value-packed but not too overwhelming. They also showcase your unique perspective or framework and position you as a leader in your industry. If your lead magnet feels like a generic piece of free content that people could find anywhere or download from 10 other people who do similar work to you, it's probably not going to be that enticing. You need to put your unique spin on it, and you need to showcase how you can help people through your unique lens. A great lead magnet that's promoted well can easily double the number of leads who enter your funnel, which can in turn double your sales. So do not overlook this part. If you already have an evergreen course funnel and want to double your funnel sales, you are going to love my free on-demand masterclass, which is 5 steps to double your launch or funnel revenue without adding to your expenses or having to get more visible. Check it out at the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.